Hey guys, it's me, Nintendo Lucas, and we're back with another episode of How to 100% Super Mario Odyssey. Today is going to be a bit of a shorter episode because there are only 10 power moons in this kingdom. So it should go by pretty quickly. And, so yeah, we shouldn't have any problems. And, like always, I'll show you, in this kingdom, there is actually a story moon. So I'll show you how to get that, then I'll show you how to get the regular moons, and then I'll show you how to get the moon rock moons. So, yeah, that's really it. And if you just want to find a specific power moon, I put timestamps in the description, and there also should be chapters on your screen. And so without further ado, let's get started. So this power moon is the one and only story moon in this kingdom. It is a multi-moon, and so this power moon is assuming you have not beaten the Ruined Kingdom yet. So I just wanted to point that out. Now let's get started. In order to get Battle the Lord of Lightning, this is the one again. This is the multi-moon. So you're gonna just walk this way. Pull out that, like, sword thing with Cappy, and then move this way, over here, and then you will enter the battle arena. And now when you enter, a cutscene will play of the Lord of Lightning, this dragon, coming down, trying to fight you. Now, again, I'll be showing you how to do the actual version of this boss in episode 50, and how to beat the harder version of this boss in episode 17. So for now, I'm just going to explain how to fight the boss. So basically, she's gonna not like spit fire, she spits lightning, like little lightning circles, and the circles will try and like home in to hit you. So you have to avoid them. She'll do that like 3 times, I think. And then she'll hit the bottom part of her jaw onto the ground, and lightning will go out everywhere. You have to jump over the lightning. And when it stops, you need to jump up to her. Jump up on her head. And then there will be like swords you need to pull out. Once you pull all of them out, this thing on the top of her head will break, and then you need to ground pound on the weak spot. Now you just need to do that 2 more times. It's kind of hard to explain how to fight this boss fight, but again, I'll show you how to defeat this boss fight in episode 50, and how to defeat it again in and how to defeat a harder version of it in episode 17. But once you defeat it, you will get the multi-moon. In order to get in the ancient treasure chest, you're going to come back to the Odyssey, and you're going to come up here. But instead of going up those stairs, you're going to go off to the left here. Jump down, and you'll see a like little thing you can ledge grab. Then you're going to just go over, and you'll see there's a treasure chest. Throw Cappy at the treasure chest to open it, and then you can grab the power moon. In order to get Roulette Tower Climb, you're going to come to the boss arena, and you're going to go look over to the left, and you'll see a rocket. You're going to capture the rocket and launch up to the sub-area. And so basically what you need to do is just go through the sub-area to get the power moon. And so what you need to do is, you can see that that block is spinning. What you need to do is you need to hit it. You need to hit the P-switch at the right time to make it stop. So you want to hit it right there at the bottom. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you can jump on the block to get to the other side, you can do it. But if you want the coins, you'll hit the P-switch when the block is at the bottom. Alright, so now you want to run across the blocks here. If you just hold Y, you can just run over the gaps. And then you're going to go in here. Now with this one, this is a bit confusing. So you want to stop, you want to press this first P-switch when the block gets like that. And then press the second P-switch. Oh, not quite. If you mess up, you can ground pound the switch to reset. For the blue one, you want to hit it when it gets like that. Now the timing can be a bit weird, so you just want to be careful with that. And then you're going to go in this pipe. You'll be taken up here. Really, you're just going to get across the Koopas. That's all you need to do. There. And then come out over here. And now this is not as tricky. For here, for the red one, you want to wait till it gets to the bottom. There you go. For the blue one, you're going to wait till it gets to the middle. And for the green one, you're going to wait till it gets to the top. Like that. And then you're going to go into the pipe. And you're just going to jump up and then go into that pipe. And then you'll be taken to the top to grab the Power Moon. In order to get Roulette Tower stopped, you're going to come back. You're going to leave and then come back into the sub area. And you're just going to play the level as normal. Now, obviously, as you can see, it didn't, I didn't quite... See, because you can, as long as the block is stopped, you can stand on it. But even though I didn't do it correctly, I can still make it across, so... As long as you can still stand on the block and then make it across, it works. You don't need to grab the coins. Then I'm going to run across. Oh, whoops. Alright, so we need to do this now. Oh, not quite. Because the blue one, I can't quite reach it if I do it like that. There we go. So yeah, again, you're just going to play the level as normal until you get to this one spot up here. Right here, you want to come over to this red Koopa Troopa. And you're going to kick his shell over to the left. And then he will break all of these bricks, as you can see. Then you're just going to, if you want to, you can't really stop the Koopa shell, so you're just going to have to hear this. I'm just going to have to talk over this noise. But anyway, you'll see a little secret path over here. And now you want to hit the, you want to stop the, blocks when they get to the bottom. So, like, that's how you want to stop them. Same goes for the blue one. There we go. Then you can re-enter the pipe, jump on the blocks, and grab the Power Moon. In order to get Peach in the Ruined Kingdom, you're just going to come to the boss arena. Now, like always, this part contains spoilers if you haven't already beaten the game, but this game is going on 9 years old now, so I'd be surprised if you haven't beaten the game yet. But anyway, after you've beaten the game, you end up in the Mushroom Kingdom. And if you follow the beacon that you can see in the sky, you'll see it leads to a toad. If you talk to the toad, he'll mention how Peach isn't in the Mushroom Kingdom. She's like missing again. Well, she's not actually missing. Well, in a way she is. But to find her, you just have to explore every kingdom to find her. Because, yeah, she decides she wants to visit every kingdom. And in the Ruined Kingdom, if you look at the dragon, and then look over to the right, you'll just see her over here. Talk to her, and she'll give you a Power Moon. Now, these next few Power Moons are assuming you've activated the Moon Rock. So yeah, they're assuming you've already activated the Moon Rock, but again, if you don't know where the Moon Rock is, I'll show you where to get it in episode 19, I believe. But anyways, so yeah, I'm just letting you know that we are starting the Moon Rock Moons now. In order to get caught on a bighorn, you're going to come to the boss arena, which I think most of these are going to stay at the boss arena now. You're going to look at the dragon, and well, you're actually going to climb the dragon. And if you look, you're going to go onto the left horn. You'll see that's glowing, so you're going to go throw Cappy at it. Cappy will make a power moon spawn. And then right on the dragon, you can grab the power moon. In order to get upon the broken arch, you're going to come back to the Odyssey. And you're just going to play the level as normal. But here, what you want to do is right here, you'll see like a broken pillar. You want to ground pound jump to get onto the broken pillar. Then you can kind of like backflip and dive to get onto the broken arch. And right here, you'll see a glowing spot. If you ground pound, you'll make a power moon appear. In order to get rolling rock on the battlefield, you're going to come back to the boss arena, turn around, and right here, you'll see rock. Now, if you hit it, you'll see it starts to glow. That's because there's a power moon inside. Now, it takes a long time to break this rock, so while I'm trying to break it, I'm going to speed up the video to 2 times the amount of speed, just so you can see how long this really takes. There you go. Once you've broken it, you can just grab the power moon. In order to get charging through an army, you're going to come back to the Odyssey and look over this way. You'll see a sub area, or sorry, a moon pipe. You're just going to go in to get to the sub area. Now, what you want to do is you're going to jump down here, and you're just going to come over here to pull this lever. That will release the charging chuck. What you want to do is capture the charging chuck. And basically, how the charging chuck works is you want to... So you can, walk around right normal. But then you can hold Y to charge up. And then when you release Y, the charging chuck will just dash basically forever. Or, I guess, as the game says, he tackles. Because, he's like a football player. But yeah, you can do this to get a bunch of coins if you want. There's really no point in doing this, though. There's no point in destroying the stuff either. But, it's just if you want to. So what you're going to do is, while you're still tackling, you're going to come up and break these blocks. And then break that cage. And by doing that, you'll make a power moon appear. In order to get the Mummy Army's curse, you're just going to leave and then come back to the sub area, or even stay in the sub area if you want. And you're going to... Now, I don't actually know how this power moon works. I'm just going to release the charging chuck and break a bunch of stuff. Okay. So I remember how this works now. Oh. Here, let me get to a safe spot to where I can explain easier. Alright, so basically, once you free and capture the charging chuck, you're going to use the charging chuck to dash over to that wall. You're just going to break this wall and go under here until you see, once you move around under the bottom for a bit, you'll see the mummy up top appear. So now once that mummy appears, you're just going to make your way back up. And there you go. You can then kill the mummy because, you want to jump on the mummy. Once he comes back up from the surface, you're just going to jump back you're just going to jump on his head to kill him, and then you can grab the Power Moon. And that's going to be all for today, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below so you don't miss out on any other videos when they come out. Also, again, like and subscribe if I helped you find any of the Power Moons that you were maybe missing. And like I said, that's a short video, seeing how it's only 10 Power Moons. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video, the next episode, when I show you how to get all of the Power Moons in the Bowser's Kingdom. I'll see you then. Goodbye.